This is a video I know you've been very excited to talk about. Very passionate guy when he talks about, should you play with your shoes on or off? I mean, obviously you're going to play with them on, but should you practice with your shoes on?
One of the things I'm the most passionate about, it really is. I get players all the time coming for coaching. I'm like, what are you practicing at home then? Like, you know, flip-flops or slippers or sometimes bare feet. All right. And what do you put on when you go and play a match? And like, oh, put my trainers on. Stop right there. Stop doing this right now, okay? You've got to start practicing in the same footwear to what you use in a match mat. I've got a normal pair of trainers on here. I can just lean on you for 1 second. I've got an hockey, and the reason is because I'm going to show you that the heel of my trainer is the size of that hockey. The difference in height between wearing a pair of trainers or being barefoot or slippers, because there's no sole on a slippers, is huge. And we're going to demonstrate that. I'm going to show you why. You've got to stop doing this right now.
Now, I get what you're saying there, actually. Certainly for a new player or a beginner player, getting the consistency and getting that fluency is important. I think the higher up you go, it becomes a little less important when you're developing that mastery. But your example here of the height, if I went into a darts venue and it was measured off by that much, I would not be happy. No. I'd be throwing more than half the single number away from the treble with my practice to my match.
And how many times have you been in a venue, a pub venue, and gone, oh, this board's miles out, mate, and it's actually only about 1 centimetre. It's much less than what we've just demonstrated. So in effect, by practicing and playing in different footwear, you are changing the height of the board every time you go to play. The game is hard enough without playing on different height boards all the time, Matt. So you've got to wear the same footwear. Now, I say to players that are keen, they're getting into it, buy yourself a couple of pairs. You know, it doesn't really matter what a trainer is or a shoe. Some people like leather shoes. Whatever you like that's comfortable in, that's smart to play darts in, get a couple of pairs, rotate them. But when you're practicing or you're playing, wear the same footwear.
Control what you can control, and ultimately you'll get a better result. Be consistent in the output, especially at the start. Just remember the distance there with Andy's trainers in regards to that treble. It was miles off.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel. More tips like this to help you improve your darts coming very soon.